So can you tell us a little bit about how you got started in music?
So when I was in 8th grade, I used to take a class called Spoken Word with one of my teachers named Miss Floresca. She was a very good like teacher. So like she used to just spit these like poems and like stuff, and I'll be like, yo, I want to be like her, like how she be saying music and like her bars be hitting, but she say it's poetry. So like I used to write poetry, and then after a while I started seeing like, oh, I could really do like songs and stuff. Like so I started writing. I used to write like little raps, record myself through the computer, and I never like upload it and push myself farther because I wasn't as confident like back then. So I just gave it like, I still wrote and wrote, but I never put it out there. I kept it in my notes and stuff. And then after a while, like I met a friend who pushed me, and then I was like, let me just hit the stool one day. I hit the stool. I was nervous as hell, but I still did it. Like they pushed me, and that's all I could say is like, if you're an artist out there and like you have trouble coming out, all you need is the right people around you just to push you and motivate you. But yeah, I started writing in 8th grade, and I started putting myself out like 2 years ago, I could say.
And shout out to your fans, because when I posted who should I interview next, like everybody told me to hit you up.
Yeah.
So how did you get to that point? Like, is there a certain song, or like how did you get to a point where you was doing that?
I could say I have a lot of supporters out there, and how can I say this? I fuck with a lot of people. I'm just a good person. Like a lot of people say they fuck with my music, but like I don't know how they really do or not. But people just like, they just show love, and it's not everybody. It could be like people you don't know, but it's a lot of people I don't know that actually commented my name, and I really fuck with them for that, because that means that they're watching, keeping up, and supporting my music.
And who are some of your influences? Like, being from the Bronx, probably a lot of people bring up Ice Spice because she's from the Bronx. Like, is that somebody that inspires you, or?
I fuck with Ice Spice. Her flow different, but I could say my biggest inspiration is Kenzo B.
Oh, Kenzo B.
Yeah, I fuck
Make
with
it
her.
lit.
Because
Kenzo
I could
B
say,
fire.
coming up in this like drill rap era, it's 2023. She don't diss nobody. Like, she don't say no names like that. Like, you know, she keep her music classy, and I fuck with her for that. Like, all this dissing and talking about nonsense people really don't do, that's just out.
Yeah.
I could say, but yeah.
So overall, you kind of speaking on it a little, but all the drill music coming out of New York is kind of like crazy. It's really kids rapping about killing kids and dead kids and stuff. So is there anything you felt towards that, and how your music is different?
So yeah, I could say that for this year I'm not trying to like do none of that. Not that like I'm scared of nobody, but it's the fact that like it's like we're going up, like it's a whole new year. Why we got to do all of that when we could just make simple music and people would just fuck with?
Yeah, exactly. So where do you get your inspiration from your music?
That's a hard question.
Or you just vibe when you come in?
Yeah, when I like listening to beats. Like, I'll be at home listening to beats 24/7, because it's like, it's so many beats out there, like samples at that too. It's just like mad beats out there. Sorry. It's just mad beats out there that like I fuck with. Like, I'll type in like Drake, Caesar, and just like I'll find so many different things, and if I flow with it, I'll rock with it. So then I'll sit there, I'll write. Then once I'm ready, I hit the stool, and I just make sure I'm ready and prepared for it.
So you write. What do you think about like writing versus punching in? Like, do you ever punch in?
How can I say this? I'll be like, yeah, I do punch in, because it'll be a time where like I'll write. I'll be like, wait, I don't got nothing else. Like, I don't know what to say no more, and then I'll pause it, come back either later on or the next day, jump back in, listen to the beat, like, all right, Lena, get yourself focused. Come on, let's finish this song so you can put more out there. Because right now I'm working on a project. I'm not trying to release just one song. I have a few songs recorded, and, like, some people heard them, some people didn't. But I'm not trying to, like, put it all out there, like, one at a time. I want to do a project so when people listen. In my project, I have different types of, like, sounds. So I can have a drill, pop, love song, or, like, just rap.
That's fire. You're super focused. So what makes you that focused? Is it like you have a vision for yourself you going towards? Like, where do you get that focus from?
I just really want to make it in life and make it. I have a daughter, so, you know, I just want to go up for her and give her the life she deserves, because growing up, I didn't really have a good life. So, yeah, my motivation is from my pain and struggles type shit.
That's fire. And Is there any dream feature you have? Well, I know you said Kenzo B, so shout out to Kenzo B. But besides that, is there anybody else you want to work with in the future?
Right now, I have nobody in mind. But if it comes, it comes. If people write me for features, I don't mind working with them. As long as I fuck with your music. Type shit.
And I think a big part of music is kind of like reaching out and kind of networking, collaborating with people. So can you talk a little bit about that? Like if you have any advice for other artists?
A big advice I would say is if like you have artists that are your friends, if they tell you like to go somewhere, if they're trying to bring you out, just go. Don't be shy like me. Just go, because you never know who's there, and you can network, and you don't know who you can meet. You can meet Beyonce, Jay-Z. You talk to them, you could be anywhere by tomorrow. So I feel like networking is the key to being an artist, because you never know who you can meet out there and where you could be by the next day.
And what do you feel like, okay, growing up in New York, a lot of people say that people in the Bronx don't leave the Bronx. It's like, I'm sorry. What do you feel about that? Because I feel like I do try to invite people, like my friends from the Bronx out, and they're like not kind of hesitant to come downtown or like to Brooklyn parties. Like, how do you feel about that? Like,
I mean, I can't relate to them because I travel. I go to Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx. I do. I really do. Like,
That's good.
Ask my friend, I'll travel. I don't care where it is. If you inviting me and there's a lit function, I'm coming.
That's a good attitude to have.
That's what I'm saying. I can't relate to that one.
Do you feel like, okay, so like being an artist, I feel the egos are kind of big. So how do you stay humble so that you're in a position where you can meet people and like work with people?
I try to tell myself that it's a way of the music career. Like, you're going to have to keep putting yourself out there, because how are people going to know about you type shit. So it's like, damn, I'm trying to think what else I could say to that question.
No, that's good. And then, like, so what makes you different than other artists? Like, why should people tap in with you versus, like, the next artist in New York?
Because, like I said, I'm trying to be different. I'm not trying to be too much on drill. I'm trying to do, like, different sounds and, like, actually relate to females out there, because my music would be mostly for females. Males, too, but I know most females will relate to my music. Because I'm trying to, like I said, I wanted to talk about, like, my personal life soon, too.
That's dope. And I feel like you probably coming more from an emotional perspective. What do you think about how a few months ago everybody was talking about how Glorilla and Cardi B is like only talking about like basically like pussy rap or whatever, like everybody's only talking about sex. So what do you think about that? You think sometimes it's empowering, or like
it could be a 50-50, because it could be empowering like on these niggas, but then your kid is gonna hear that. So it's like I feel like it's okay, but then it's not. Like, it's 50-50, because it's like, when you really listen to it sometimes, like, after a while, you be like, damn, I really said that. Like, and I got these people out here listening to it, like, damn. So it's like, I personally don't be putting stuff like that in my music, because I don't want guys to be thinking weird shit, and, like, stuff to come my attention and stuff,
I like that. And then, so that's the next question I was going to ask. What's it like being a woman in the music industry or in the studio and stuff like that? Like, you feel like you have enough... You feel like you get respected, or how's that experience?
Well, I could say being a female in the music industry is okay. You're going to get a lot of guys trying to talk to you, and then people from higher up trying to lure you in with certain little bribes and stuff. So I would definitely say, as a female artist, it's kind of hard. But if you respect yourself and you got morals for yourself, then you push yourself not to be in that direction. So that's what I kind of do. Because that's not what I came here for. I came here to be successful and make music.
That's fire. And do you have any last like words of wisdom or advice for anybody trying to just kind of push themselves?
I would say definitely follow your dreams. And if you're really dreaming about something, dream big about it, and just push, manifest for it, and just go for it. Because you never know what could really happen.
That's dope.
And not to give up. I could definitely say that. Like, if you're really passionate about something, don't give up.
And then now, can we just do a little drop? So you're just gonna say your name. I'm here with your plug's favorite, and then if you have any project coming up or anything you want to promote, just say that after.
All right. So you said say what?
Yes. Yeah. Say like it's Selena Lynn. You go by that, or like real Selena?
Selena Lynn.
And I'm here with your plug's favorite.
And then tune in.
And then, tap in my next project. If you got a video dropping, whatever you have.
Yeah, I don't got videos dropping right now. My project, I'm still working on it, so I really don't have nothing dropping. So I'm going to just say my name and your favorite.
Okay. You could put, your Instagram, but you could say, follow me on Instagram, just like, all right? Whenever you're ready, you can have that.
I'm mad nervous, sorry.
Don't be nervous.
Yeah, I'm over here shaking and talking low. Like,
you did a great job.
I'm trying.
No, first of any interviews.
I'm shy.
You did great.
My first interview, I'm shy.
Yeah.
So, it's Selena Lynn. You can follow me on Instagram, right? Say it like that.
Yeah, say, this is Selena Lynn. I'm here with your plug's favorite. Tap into my Instagram, real Selena Lynn.
I got you. Yeah, let me drink water. I'm sorry. Ew.
No, don't be nervous.
Alright. It's Selena Lynn. I'm here with your plug's favorite. Tap in and follow my Instagram, the real Selena Lynn. Was that good?
And then at the end, just be like, I got a project coming soon. Look out for it.
Okay. It's Selena Lynn. I'm here with your plug's favorite. Sorry. What was I supposed to say after?
I'm Selena Lynn. I'm here with your plug's favorite. Follow me on Instagram, real Selena Lynn. I got a project dropping. Look out for it.
All right.
Like that.
Sorry. All right. You got to start it, or is it already rolling?
Whenever, ready and go.
It's Selena Lynn. I'm here with your plug's favorite. Tap into my Instagram, the real Selena Lynn with 3 N's. And I'm working on a project, so make sure you tap into that.
We're going to do one more time. Just, no, that's good. Just say it, but just like, really, like,
is it 3 or 2?
Just say 2. Say it like you really want them.
Yeah, I'm just shy. Sorry.
Like, you desperate, like.
All right, it's 2 N's.
Like a rapper, you gotta be like.
Okay.
Say it like you it's really, like they're gonna give you money if they follow, you know?
She used to my shit, that's why.
You gotta be, you know, like, yeah. I don't know. Alright, whenever you're ready.
Go ahead. 1, 2, 3. It's the real Selena Lynn. I'm here with your plug's favorite. Tap into my Instagram, the real Selena Lynn with 2 N's. And I'm working on a project, so make sure y'all tap into that next.
Perfect.